Hi guys, welcome back to FinLife. Today we'll be talking about a company which has been rising massively. It is somewhat similar to Ruchi Soya, and the name of the company is Alok Industries. So this company is into the field of textile weaving, and the reason why the stock price has been zooming up because if you see around 52-week low of the stock is 1.4 rupees, and right now the stock price is around 50 rupees. So it has risen massively and it is continuously rising. The major reason why this has happened is because government has allowed that PPE kits from India can be exported now to a maximum limit of approximately 50 lakh pieces per month. Overall, India production in May was approximately 4,50,000 PPE suits in a day in May. So by now the PPE production has increased, and it has increased to approximately 1.5 million in June. So Alok Industries is one of the companies which is certified and will be one of the players who will be exporting PPE kits. But the price movement in the stock has been exorbitant. So whether it is justified or not, let's see with the calculations. So getting started, overall 50 million PPE kits can be exported out of India. When 50 million PPE kits are being sold, right now the cost of PPE kits has come down to approximately rupees 200 rupees per PPE kit. So even if we keep a margin of approximately 100% on one PPE kit, each company will be making around 100 rupees per PPE kit. Overall, if you see, the company Alok Industries did a turnover of approximately 3000 crores in 2019, on which it made a profit of 2075 crores. So 50 lakh PPE kits is being sold by all the companies combined in pan India. So Alok will be having, let's say, 20% share of all the kits, because there are many other big players also who are involved in this. For example, Alok, other than Alok Industries are Golkadas Exports, Aditya Birla Group, JCT Pagwada, and there are 600 other companies. So considering a big amount, like Alok Industries will be able to cater to around 20% of the export needs of PP kit from India, we can see that if profit is being made, let's say profit of 200 rupees, 200 rupees per piece, and 50 lakh pieces are being sold, overall turnover that is happening will be 100 crores. Out of that, if 100 crores is happening, we can see that only out of 100 crores, only 50 crores will be the profit, and other than that will be marketing expenses, manufacturing expenses, etc, etc. So if we see that out of that 50 crores, only 20%, that is 10 crores, will be the profit that will go to Alok Industries itself. So the move is exorbitant here, and the price of the stock is rising massively, which is not justified. So it is justified to this level which it is at right now, and maximum it can go up to 60 rupees, because the current market cap of the stock has risen and taken it up to 11,700 crores. Overall, it is getting pretty high valued, because if you see, the company has a market cap of approximately 11,700 crores right now, and an asset base of 18,000 crores. If we reduce the debt that the company has, that is 6,200 crores, we get a value of approximately 12,000 crores in the overall asset base in the company, which the company holds. Other than that, the company will be only able to make 10 crores profit from export, and whatever money it is making from selling in India, that is already discounted in the price. So this news is taking the price up, but this up move won't be there for long, and you can jump into the stock if you want, but be extremely cautious, because the stock can take a U-turn any moment, and since it is moving in upper circuits and lower circuits, if it starts falling, you won't be able to sell the stock also till the time a buying position comes into the stock. Talking about the basic fundamentals of the stock, from 2015, in 2015 the company's sales was 24,000 crores, which has reduced to 3,000 crores in 2019. So we can see the downfall of the stock, and the sales of the stock price has been going down further. Earning per share in 2019 came out to be 15.07, when the company reported a profit of 2000 crores. But we don't really know about the ethical parameters of the company because we are not very sure about it, since the auditors also or of the company are also not very strong, and overall price range of the stock has been pretty volatile. Stock keeps on moving up and down, and it has been a volatile stock and can be an operator driven stock also. 100% of the shares of the company are also pledged. That is also another negative in the stock, massive negative in the stock. And nearest support that we can see is around 3 rupees. So I would say that you can avoid this stock. Don't really jump into the stock, because many people are saying that jump into the stock and buy it right now, but it will be very tough for you to get out of the stock, because if it starts taking a u-turn, you won't be able to sell it. But I will still tell you, if you are interested in purchasing the stock, you can place an aftermarket order, because the circuit is moving up by 5% daily. So right now, if the stock is, let's say, right now the stock in NSE and BSE is quoting at 50 rupees point 60 paisa and 53.10 respectively. So it will be better if you purchase it from NSE right now, because the price of NSE is lower than the price of BSE. Further, if you want to purchase, you can just put an order of 53.1 aftermarket order, so that as soon as the stock is open tomorrow morning, you are able to purchase it. But I would highly recommend, don't jump into the stock, because it might just go up by, let's say, 1 or 2 rupees, 3 rupees. But if it starts taking a u-turn, which we don't know when it will happen, you can be deeply stuck into the stock. So avoid the stock, Alok Industries. No point jumping into it. Had you been invested in the stock around rupees 10 or 15, it would have been great. But now I think you should avoid the stock, because it is very volatile, and it's better to take smaller returns rather than getting into such a risky bet. So that's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any comments, please mention in the comment box. And any videos that you would like us to make on any stock, please tell us, and we'll tell you our views on it. So that's about it for this video. Signing off, Siddhant Goel from FinLife. Happy investing.